Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Leony and today I have something very exciting to share with you. We are unboxing not one, but two Blu-rays. If you've been around here for a bit, you might remember these titles from one of my former videos, my first Filipino movies. This is Bona and this is Leonor Will Never Die. Alright, so first up, Bona. Bona was directed by Lino Brocka and it stars Nora Honor. I think we picked this one up from Connie. So thanks again, Connie. I kind of fangirled when they reshared a story, or yeah, they posted one of my Instagram posts on their story, and that was awesome. Okay. Ooh, oh my gosh. I'm trying to do this delicately. There we go. Ta-da! Finally. Alright, so on the front you can see beautiful Nora Honor. And then the side says Bona. So, alright, let's see, how do I open this? I think it's just a sleeve. Woo! Awesome. So yeah, it looks like the sleeve has a little bit more of like an artistic painting, illustration kind of vibe to it. And then the case itself looks more realistic. And yeah, this is just showing the new 4K restoration of Bona. Again, we were lucky enough to see this in the theaters earlier this year. But yeah, it says a masterpiece of Filipino cinema, available for the first time in 40 years. So if you're curious about this movie, definitely check out my first video on my first Filipino movies. So let's open it up. But real quick, the back shows that it's 88 minutes. And yeah, it looks like this one has a bonus. So it comes with a dual disc set, including one 4K UHD disc with the feature in HDR Dolby Vision, and one 1080p Blu-ray disc with feature and extras. There are interviews, which is exciting, a Q&A, and a bonus short film, and a new trailer for 2024. Haha, we get more Nora, so nice. The disc itself, I love her little like smirk, so pretty. Yeah, so let's open this up. Oh wait, there's more. Okay, sorry. So this one's the Blu-ray disc, feature film, and extras, and then this one is the feature film, 4K UHD disc. I love that it's on Nora Honor. I'm really glad that we bought this again. We'd already seen it in movies, and we were just waiting for it to be available for purchase. Now we've got one of these. Philip Salvador on the back, Nora Honor. Oh man. Okay, yeah, it shows the in memoriam. National Artist of the Philippines for Film and Broadcast Arts, Nora Cabaltera Villamayor. Beautiful. Really nice. I love this scene, the Bona bathing Gardo. So it looks like the world premiere of the 4K restoration of Bona started at the Cannes Film Festival. Where's it Cannes? Oh my gosh. Cannes. The Cannes Film Festival. Alright, so the world premiere of the 4K restoration of Bona began at the Cannes Film Festival Classics section earlier this year on May 19th, 2025. So I'll just read the first sentence here, but it says, nearly a half century after its 1980 premiere, Bona, the story of a teenage girl who abandons her carefree, lower middle-class life to become an unpaid servant for a movie extra, still captivates viewers with its offbeat premise and what variety critic Gene Moskowitz called its flawless visual style. Yay, look at this. With some luck, this widely circulating 2024 restoration will show a new generation of viewers that Bona is also a landmark female-centered work and a neglected exemplar of daring sexual politics in world cinema. I love this. Yes, to those interested in the history of stardom in Asia, Bona will also be synonymous with its star and producer Noor Anor, who counts it among her greatest triumphs. Love it. I'm that new generation. So this is, again, perfect timing, really. Yeah, I will definitely read the booklet in more detail at a later time, but overall, really nice presentation for such a classic, and very grateful that we now own the physical copy. And this will always remind me of when we went to the theater and saw this film with my mom and my aunt. But there you have it, Lino Brocka's Bona from 1980. All right, next up is Leonor Will Never Die. So this film was directed by Martika Escobar. I've actually been eyeing it for months now, ever since we bought our first films through Connie. And I personally found this one on Amazon. I wasn't sure where else we could buy it. So hopefully there is a disc in here. But yeah, it looks like, oh, let's see. I just ripped the bag. That's annoying. All right, I will do my best to take care of this moving forward. So this was definitely a fail for me. I don't know that I needed this, but yeah, this is Leonor Will Never Die, directed by Martika Escobar. Again, I got this copy specifically from Amazon, but the cover art is definitely vibrant. It matches the movie's like surreal and playful energy. Here you can see the back. Please don't mind, it's a new flaw. But yeah, this one has bonus features. It shows a feature commentary by the director Martika Ramirez Escobar. It also shows a creature feature, a making of video journal, a film that built itself featurette, and a short film by Martika Ramirez Escobar, and more. So this one is 99 minutes long. It does have English subtitles. Oh, look at the inside. That's so fun. I like this. Yeah, I think it definitely like captures again the surreal energy from the film. I'm like obsessed with this. All right, this kind of, I'm really sad that I already like destroyed it. This is why we can't have nice things. But again, I will take care of this moving forward. And yeah, I'm just in awe. I love this so much. This is so fun. But yeah, great release, unique film. Also lucky that we'll be adding this to our shelf. So again, this movie stars Sheila Francisco. She plays the title role. Sheila Francisco plays the title role of Leonor in Leonor Will Never Die. Leonor is a retired Filipino filmmaker who becomes intertwined with the action movies she used to make. The New York Times describes it as a heartfelt, zany tribute to the magic of movies. So before I wrap up, I want to share something special that I made for each of you. I came up with this new digital PDF that you can download for free. It's called Culture Unlocked, and it's a practical guide to rediscovering your roots. Honestly, you know, people might think like, oh, this is so basic, common sense, like, you know, why would it have to be a PDF or a resource? But looking back on my journey, you know, like the last 7 years, just trying to figure out like, how can I feel more in touch with my Filipino American and Filipino heritage. I kind of feel like if I had access to this, I probably maybe, I don't know, would feel more whole sooner rather than later. I mean, I think it's going to be a lifelong journey of always making sure I'm maintaining and in touch with my roots. But this guide includes 8 tips, a checklist, and some more. You'll find some pictures of me, you know, when I was studying abroad in the Philippines, which was fun to share with all of you. And one of my main tips here is related to today's video. One is to watch, listen, and read from your culture. Obviously, I was able to do that and start that journey through cinema by watching Bona and Leonor Will Never Die. So if you haven't checked out these films, I definitely highly encourage you to do so that we can have a dialogue and you can let me know what you think about them. Another tip in my guide that you'll find to explore your roots has to do with supporting and shopping your culture. One day, coming home from my commute at work, I was at the holiday market in Grand Central in New York City, probably I think December 2024. And when I was there, I came across this table or this vendor called Jablo. Maybe you haven't heard of Jablo before. I was super excited to find out that they've actually had their hot sauces featured on Hot Ones before, which is really exciting. So I think actors like Sterling K. Brown and Mark Ruffalo have tried it before, which is awesome. One of the co-owners or the owner or the founder of Jablo was there and actually, you know, introduced herself to me, shared a little bit about their story, their products, and I was able to test their hot sauces. So I think she put it on a banana chip from Trader Joe's, which was amazing. So I was already sold and I feel like this is a great way to eat hot sauce. I never would have figured or even thought about putting it on a plantain chip, but it was so good. And the second I tasted it, it reminded me of achara. So again, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, but that is something that like my mom and my aunt used to make growing up, and they'd keep it in a jar, I think. And yeah, I don't really remember what they would eat it with, but I just remember like the colors and the smell and the taste, and yeah, it just really reminded me of achara. So I actually have my favorite one here for you. This is the Jablo Filipino hot sauce with the punch. This one's called their Power Jab. I think it's kind of here on the bottle it says, well, first off, it says Filipino hot sauce with a punch. You're gonna need another bottle, which I definitely agree with all natural ingredients, no added preservatives, and a flavor profile unlike any other. Our spicy ginger and garlic sauce captures my dad's Visayan cooking in a bottle. Jablo is the first and only Filipino hot sauce conceived and manufactured in the US. Shake well, refrigerate after opening, and keep us close. Our round, comforting heat makes us every bite better. Yeah, definitely. It tastes so good. I usually use it, you know, on top of like chicken, right? So if I have like some chicken breast or even like chicken tenders with like panko crust or gluten-free panko crust that I've air fried in my air fryer, this really just, you don't need anything else, right? It's like if you're just looking to spice up or add some flavor to your chicken. I know some people like put it in their salads. Definitely go with Jablo. So I think it's going to be one of my go-to Christmas gifts this year. Last year when I was at the holiday market, I'd already done all of my Christmas spending, so it would not have been responsible for me to buy a bottle for everybody. But here is, yeah, Jablo Filipino hot sauce with a punch. I don't know which one. This is the original hot sauce. And then we'll shake this one up. This one is Filipino hot sauce with the punch. This is their Jablo smoked hot sauce. So this one's really good too. I mean, they're all very good. There's just something about this one, the hot sauce with the punch, the Power Jab, that really gets me. So yeah, we've got the Power Jab, we've got the original hot sauce, and then we've also got Jablo smoked hot sauce. So this is an example of a Philam product that helps me feel more in touch with my roots with a modern and American twist too, honestly. Whether you grew up hearing your family's language every day or only caught bits and pieces, reconnecting with your heritage and culture is such a powerful way to feel more grounded and whole. It's a way to feel connected to something bigger than yourself. Inside, you'll find practical steps for rediscovering your roots. They include the same areas I've been exploring in my own journey. I also included parts of my story, like why I never learned Tagalog growing up, how films like Bona and Leonor Will Never Die opened new doors for me, and even earlier videos I filmed of myself when I was studying abroad when I didn't feel expert enough to share. If any of that resonates with you, definitely download the guide. I'll include the link below in my description so you can go ahead and grab your own copy. But here's your Culture Unlocked. Here's your Bona and Leonor Will Never Die. And our Jablo. So again, this video is not sponsored. I don't have any affiliate links. I just really love the product and want to spread the word about it. But again, I plan to buy either the trio or just a couple of the Power Jab bottles as stocking stuffers for Christmas this year. Okay, and just a little bit more about Jablo. They say, you know, Jablo sauce tells the story of their journey that brought their flavors from the Philippines to America. And their brand is an intergenerational endeavor with a mission to make any bite flavorful and exciting. So I love that any generation can enjoy this sauce. Yeah, it looks like they have original Jablo, smoked Jablo, power jab. You can buy the duo. The duo is just these two, the original and the smoked hot sauce, or you can buy the trio. So you can buy these bottles as singles or individually. You can buy the duo, or you can buy the trio, which also includes power jab, which was the one featured on Hot Ones, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, they also have shirts. I think I need to buy one. Oh my gosh, and a hat. Nicey spicy Jablo. I love that. Oh, so good. Oh, that reminds me. I also now have a merch store. It's honestly more of a throwback from my Ube Driver series that I filmed in 2017. And why is it Ube Driver? Let's see. So like Uber drivers, I like to think that I am your Ube driver. I offer flexibility so that you can play any of my videos at any time to help and explore your routes along with me. And the other thing about Uber drivers and what Ube driver has in common with Uber drivers is, you know, this is kind of my side gig, right? Ube driver is my side gig. I get to set my own hours and work when I want to be able to share with you. As your Ube driver, I also enjoy meeting new people, which I've already done with all of you who've commented and engaged, liked and subscribed. Together we can explore different parts of our city or country. And another thing a lot of people do with their Uber drivers, or in this case, Ube driver, is listen to podcasts or music, right? So I like to think that music and cinema is a way for me to be your Ube driver. Yeah, so Ube driver, I guess, is kind of like my side hustle, but really more just like for fun. So there you go. So again, no pressure at all. But the merch store is up. So if you want to represent or support my channel, you can now look good while doing it. And that's it for our unboxing of Bona and Leonor Will Never Die. 2 special films now in my collection that I get to put on my shelf. If you want more context as to why these movies are meaningful to me, definitely check out my video on my first Filipino films and how Filipino movies reconnected me and deepened my relationship with my family. Also, don't forget to download my new guide, Culture Unlocked. Obviously, I have a Filipino and Fil-Am focus, but the tips and the guides really applicable to anybody. Drop your thoughts in the comments and what Filipino movies or products should I check out next. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.